And after gym yesterday, when
Tons of dental stuff
we did like
done,
2
and she
reps
already-
around,
I'm sorry.
when we did 2 laps around the gym, I got done and I felt like I was going to die. I was, I breathe hard when I run for some reason. I don't
You breathe hard when you run?
When I get done finish running.
Okay.
I can't run like around the playground because then I have to stop every like 5 seconds.
Okay. Your dad said something about you swallowing loud.
I don't notice it.
You don't notice it?
No, I don't notice
Does your
it.
head ever hurt?
Sometimes. Not all the times.
When does it hurt?
Basically after I run. Sometimes it depends on how fast I run.
Okay. Okay. But when you wake up in the morning, you feel pretty good.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go. When you're not running, can you breathe easy?
Like when I walk or stuff, I can breathe really easy.
She's the one I told you hunches over when she eats. And I've always told her, set up, bring, you don't come to the food, but bring the food to you.
I come to
She's
the
a bad.
food.
But it's easier for you to eat that way, I bet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easier to eat that way than
I mean, we're
sitting.
not trying to ridicule her.
Put your head way far back. That's it. And try to keep it there and swallow. Now bring your head forward and swallow. Yeah, so it's much louder when she's in her. So she's.
If she stands behind you, like if I'm reading something or on the computer and she'll come out and stand behind me and she'll be drinking and I'll turn around and she'll say, what? But I'm like,
She could never
I'm
sneak up on us, you
Ashley,
can hear her
that-
plain as day.
I said, honey, that's aggravating because it's like she's gulping or something when she's drinking.
Well, clearly the way her mouth is shaped, there's not a lot of room for the tongue. I mean, she's got everything lined up perfectly. She's got, her teeth are straight. They look like they're going to be straight, but when she bites down, go ahead and bite down for me, just on your back teeth. Way back here, like we did before. There. Yeah, open. Bite, way back there, boom. So when she bites down, I can't even see her bottom teeth. The top teeth have totally closed over, so she's got this really deep overbite, even though our teeth are straight. So it's cramped for
I
space.
sleep till like 11 o'clock until I go to sleep.
Well, yeah, but I mean, as far as falling asleep and then getting her up the next morning.
She's got a lot of energy.
She's ready to go. It's no big deal with her.
Now she does get tired and
The last
she's
few
not-
days I want to come home and want to go home and take a nap.
She's good at.
So what are you hoping to happen with this? What do
I can run better.
you want to be able to run better? Yeah, we're going to put this in your mouth. Is it harder to swallow or easier to swallow?
Easier.
So you actually went outside the building.
And ran around twice.
And you ran around twice. And you say that was better.
I didn't feel like I was going to pass out.
Would you normally feel that way?
Before when she would run and if she did like exert herself, it would take her a while. You could tell she would breathe hard for quite a long time afterward. I'm real happy with
You
that.
run the building without that?
Would you like to try?
Yeah.
And she just,
I ran around twice.
And so you got to be pooped.
Yes.
Actually, you want to be technically correct, 1.5, because back here at the corner is where you run out of gas.
Right there. I got it. Then over in that corner. I couldn't make it.
So what was it like running without it in your mouth?
Hard.
Was it harder?
Yes. Running with it was easier.
Well, we'll wait until you get recovered, and then we'll send you out again with the orthotic back in your mouth, okay?
Okay, do it again.
Same here.
You're ready to do this again?
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
did you go just one time?
2.
And you did it both times?
She qualified
Yes.
for 2 minutes.
Good.
So this is your third trip out there, so you got to be getting kind of tired by now, but how's this feel with it in compared to the last time?
Better. A lot better. I feel better again. But we ran laps around the gym. I felt better when I ran.
When you say you felt better when you ran, can you tell me more about that? Is it,
I didn't go when I
you
finished.
guys notice anything?
She hasn't been complaining of the back pain, and I don't notice when she eats, I haven't noticed her hunching over as far, but I definitely notice it's calmed her down. I mean, she used to be, and it's helped calm her down. When she would go to bed at night, she would, what did you say, maybe an hour and a half. She had a routine. She'd lay in there, she'd watch TV, she'd get up, 4 or 5 times. And now it's like she goes to bed and she's asleep.
Yeah, like
Around 1 or
about
2 o'clock.
1 or 2, I want to sleep at my desk. I don't want to do anything.
And she says she hasn't been doing that. She's been making it through the whole day, and I know
And I
why
went to
it's
sleep
not.
12 at midnight, but now I go to bed at like 9 or 10
Okay.
really
Okay.
easily.
Her time was always 10 o'clock. And then she would go in there and piddle, and I just thought it was, she was trying to avoid going to bed. Then she would get in bed, and still an hour or so later, she'd still be awake, and sometimes she'd get up, I can't sleep, well, go lay down and try and sleep. But she always got up okay, so I thought, well, she's sleeping good, but this, I think it just tends to relax her. She's not so, I suppose, is
Not-
that mean to say?
Uh-huh.
I mean, she's
No,
not.
you're just describing what you see.
Yeah.
When
I
you
mean,
say
she's-
high strung, that's the definition of somebody that's adrenaline.
Good thing I don't know what that word means.
It's calmed her down. She sleeps better. She's more relaxed.
I've gotten better grades.
Yeah, she feels better. When she was a baby, she had colic a lot. She cried continuously, but she would projectile vomit, so we had to keep an eye on her. But she actually slept in a pumpkin seat, like her car seat, because it kept her propped up, and that's how we could get her to sleep at night. She didn't like to lay down flat or be in her bed flat.
Yeah, I sleep on my sides. I don't sleep.
And
Comfortably, apparently. But when you laid her down, then what would she do when you...
she wouldn't sleep. She cried, just basically would cry and not sleep. I mean, we would eventually go in there and get her, and if we put her back in, like the pumpkin seat, she would sleep okay.
She slept sitting up comfortably, apparently. But when you laid her down, then what would she do when you...
She wouldn't sleep. She cried, just basically would cry and not sleep. I mean, we would eventually go in there and get her, and if we put her back in, like the pumpkin seat, she would sleep okay.
But that all, in hindsight now, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because what was happening is that when she was laying down, her tongue was going back into her airway.
Not.
Even then.
It's